morning, viewers. And now, you're here with me on Ask Ara. Just ask me and I will surely satisfy you with an answer. For our first letter, it's from Den. It says, I am currently planning to form a company. However, I do not have enough capital to do so. That is why I'm asking for my friends to invest. In return, they will have shares in the company. And luckily, they do not want to for the reason that they find it risky. How can I convince them? Here's my opinion then. You see, in order to make them interested in that proposal of yours, let them know that if they invest, there will be a reward in the end, such as a higher return. This is actually called as risk premium, the maximum price by which a risk-averse person like your friends will pay to avoid taking risks. It works this way. The higher the investment is, the higher the return will be. It is also the same as saying that the higher risk there is, the higher the risk-adjusted return will be. At the same time, your friends will have the freedom to choose on how much risk they want to take. I hope that helps. Our second question is from Vladimir Lelouch. It says, I've been buying and holding assets for many years now. How can I reduce the risk of investing? Like you said, you already own a series of assets, which is also called as portfolio. One way of reducing risk when it comes to investing is to buy assets that are different in character. This is known as diversification of portfolio. You can do this by splitting your portfolio into cash, government bonds, and the like. Having a diversified portfolio can provide a higher risk-adjusted return compared to an undiversified portfolio. I hope that answers your question. This letter is from Mr. John Smith. It says, I'm just wondering why the Shinwa Enterprises suddenly decreased the prices of its products. Does it mean that we, the consumers, are buying substandard goods? That is not true. The reason behind the change in price of the commodities is the growth of Shinwa Enterprises. Let me enlighten you about economies of scale. The deflation is due to cost savings that the company is having as it expands on new locations. By increasing the size of industries, this will lower the input cost. You should be happy about this. When economies of scale are realized, this might result to economic growth. Yay, economic growth. Last letter for today is from Mrs. Potts. It says, I am a homeowner. I kind of feel guilty since I've been keeping a couple of information from my insurance company, such as the smoking habit of my husband. My friends are telling me that this is actually important for an insurance company to know those kinds of factors in order for it to set an insurance price. By doing this, I think I got to save more money. However, I'm not sure if this is correct. What's your opinion? Well, Mrs. Fox, other than the fact that what you're doing is wrong, your perception is also untrue. What your insurance company is experiencing is called asymmetric information. This happens when one party is having more information than the other. For instance, a lender and a borrower. The borrower may intentionally attempt to conceal some information for the sake of obtaining a loan. Because of this, lenders are very careful. They can either refuse to lend or set the price of risk at a very high rate. At the same time, this might discourage low-risk borrowers and make the desperate borrowers pay any premium. In comparison to your case, what you're actually paying might be greater than what you should be paying. For today's trade, yeah. Did you know that? Having a network paved the way for the globalization of financial services. Financial markets operate as networks. Funds from a saver are passed quickly from firm to firm until it finds a house. A financial firm can offer better deals when it is in contact with other firms. Under this is network externality. The larger the network, the better it works. That's all the time we have for today for Ask Ara. Continue sending those letters and I will gladly satisfy you with an answer. to you, coffee mates.